Appreciate you being back. Hi. The reason that I created this mass meditation, as a multiversal shaman, of course, I guess when I first remembered to be a shaman 20 years ago, I asked, well, what tribe should I follow? And the answer was none of them. I said, but God, what am I supposed to do? And he said, we have plenty of tribal shamans. I need 21st century shamans. And then it was, well, what's a 21st century shaman? He said, I'm not sure yet. Here's what you need to learn next. So that's how it evolved. And then it evolved to intergalactic shaman and then multiversal shaman. So in that process and in my working with the Andromeda Council, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, I had a radio show on Blog Talk for 9 years. And unfortunately, they've taken down most of the shows because there was a plethora of knowledge there. I've now started a YouTube channel, and I am, since January 2020, monthly recordings where I travel through a shamanic journey, and I go to different places with the Andromeda Council to bring back information of how our brothers and sisters in this universe are helping the ascension process on Earth. And in doing all of that, it became necessary. They kept saying to us, you know, you're to hold the field. You're to hold the field. And I was sharing with everyone yesterday, it's actually, Jane, it's April's show, where I talked with an Arcturian goddess, who presented this wonderful information about holding compassion and forgiveness in our hearts to create a field of neutrality for the planet. Because some wicked things are coming forward, and there's truths coming up and out, and they're going to knock us all. They're going to rattle us all. And if we can hold that compassion and that field of neutrality, it will make a huge difference. So as I was doing my meditations one day, something struck me. There is a well-known fact that if large groups of people come together, the Maharishi technique, I think that's something like that. When you have that many people come together, it creates this synergy of peace and neutrality and balance that stops crimes, robberies stop, wars stop. And I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, how is my one little meditation making a difference? I'm just one person. How can I do that? And the light bulb went on. They gave me the image and I went, got it. Oh my God, I got it. So when we stand alone and we center and ground with our starlight essence, we can call forth all benevolent beings, higher selves and oversouls, all ascended masters, all angels, all archangels into this one consciousness field. I call it one heart consciousness. And from there, send out a meditation. And that way you have millions of light beings praying with you every day to hold the field on the planet. It's powerful. And with that, let me start taking you through the process. Now, I also want you to know, I recorded the Light and Love Mass Meditation Effect technique effect in December, on December 21st, 2020, when we had the Ascension Star energy hitting the planet. So if you listen to that recording, it's 10 plus minutes and real simple. I did a very simple version then. You can actually expand it. You can just play that, but you will be back into that Ascension Star energy when you listen to it. So that's exciting. So that's on my YouTube channel. You can find that anywhere. All right. So we're going to start, and I'm going to first ground us and center us the way I do every day. And you're welcome to use this technique. It's so important right now to stay centered and grounded and stay in our light field. All right. So let's first take a deep breath in. We're going to do 3 deep breaths and breathe out on the ah sound. That gets us right to the moment of now. Okay. First deep breath in. And out on the ah. Second, deep breath. Ah. Third, deep breath. Ah. We are one with the unconditional, all-encompassing, loving light of all that is. And from this centered point, we send our root down to the crystal grid, the heart of Mother Earth, and ground with her energy. And we send that column up to the unconditional, all-encompassing love of what I call God, the light source of love. We hold that column and we send out a column of light from our heart out from the front and center to the Mother Central Sun. The Mother Central Sun is the central sun of all universes. It is the creation matrix origination point of our light energy. And we align back to our source energy. From our heart back, we align with our oversoul, all of our higher selves, and the central sun of this universe, which is where our Akashic record is stored. We are one, we are present, we are all that is. We radiate that light out through our heart in all directions, to all dimensions, and all of the frequencies and vibrations that we exist in all parallel realities. This is our ascension star energy. This is the light that we are, which is represented by my logo. We are the starlight. As the wise one said yesterday, we are a kaleidoscope of light that changes its fractal patterns from our thoughts, our words, and our expressions. It can change and radiate in every direction at every minute. We are one, we are present, we are all that is. We request and direct our energy to have unconditional love flowing to us, through us, and from us 24/7, 365. We stand in our star radiance 24/7, 365, unconditional love flowing to us, through us, and from us, and out to all energy. It's a continual flow. We wrap violet flame around that. Any energies coming towards us, to us, transmuted to light and love in that violet flame, or they ricochet back to their source. Anything coming from us is transmuted to light and love in that violet flame, or it turns and it mirrors back to us until we heal it. From this place and this point, we request the most benevolent outcome. We request the presence of all benevolent beings, higher selves, oversouls, to come forth into one heart consciousness, all higher selves and benevolent beings from Earth, from the elementals, from the galactic councils, federations, alliances, the guardians, Sphere Being Alliance, all the beings that have any karma with Earth or wish to assist with the ascension process of planets, all benevolent beings, we come forward into this heart consciousness. All of our guides, angels, ascended masters, archangels. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to this beautiful light radiance of heart energy. We create this coherence and collaboration to come together, and we send love to the core of Earth. We see it radiating out through Earth in all dimensions, all directions, all realities. We just radiate it out. We send it to the light web, and we expand its quantum entanglements exponentially. We create this triangulation of love, and we just radiate it and see it expand and expand and expand. And all energy on Earth, every molecule surrounded in bubbles of love. Just bubbles and bubbles and bubbles of love. We see everything in love. It's just playing and moving and cooperating in all directions in a synchronistic, harmonious flow. We expand those quantum entanglements here on Earth from the light web and anywhere that energy can serve in any other planetary system and universe. Thank you, 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 thank you. We surround the dark web with the same love. And we ask Archangel Michael to act as our guide and bring the breath of God, the violet flame, and we, violet flame, all quantum entanglements to the dark web. Transmute, forgive, release, transmute, forgive, release, transmute, forgive, release. Any beings who have been entrapped, manipulated, and enslaved by this energy against their free will and karma. We forgive, release, transmute, transmute, forgive, release, transmute, forgive, release, transmute, forgive, release on 1, 2, 3, now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all the beings that assist any of those souls that have been harmed. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our brothers and sisters, those that are assisting the children, and all that have been enslaved from any source. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We see them wrapped in cocoons of healing light. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for helping with these cocoons. We wrap all beings that are hurting on the planet in cocoons of healing love. And I want to give us a moment that we can in our heart name those names. All beings who are hurting mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, we wrap them in healing cocoons. We wrap comforters of love around all other beings, just comforters, everyone knowing they're wrapped in love. We ask their angels and their guardian angels to stand by and wrap them in their wings, that all beings know they are loved. And we ask Archangel Michael and all his legions to send violet flame. We violet flame all harmful viruses, all harmful bacteria, all cancers and tumors, all dis-ease of any kind, whether it be mental, physical, spiritual, ethereal. We violet flame, violet flame, violet flame, transmute, transmute, transmute. Release, 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 forgive, forgive, forgive. We violet flame. We send that same violet flame to all harmful pesticides, all harmful chemicals, all harmful energies, bio-warfare, anything, all harmful chemtrails, anything in the water, soil, and air, which is violet flame, water, soil, air, cleansing, clear, cleansing, clear, cleansing, clear. We transmute it to light and love, transmute it to light and love, transmute it to light and love. 1, 2, 3, now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We clear this energy. And we stand in the sovereignty of our light as the beautiful ascension star energy that we were created to be. We stand in that sovereignty. And we create a declaration of intention of independence from the matrix of enslavement and entrapment and manipulation. We declare our independence. We declare and intend that every being on this planet has the food they need, an abundance of food, an abundance of things to take care of themselves, a means to take care of themselves and their family. They are provided for. They have the opportunities. We declare and intend that all beings have a means, a financial structure that is a global reset that allows everyone to buy with equal power. We declare that every single person on this planet has the freedom to be the light that they are. We declare that governments work for the people and serve light and love. And all those energies, all governments, all businesses, all institutions, agencies, organizations, educational facilities, hospitals, groups of any kind, religious organizations, we surround them in mountains of love, filled with violet flame. Violet flame scrambles, discombobulates anything being done to harm the people. Anything being done in a manipulative, destructive fashion, we violet flame, violet flame, violet flame. Discombobulate it, scramble it. All mountains of love expand exponentially the service to love and light of all beings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We just see this love radiating all throughout the planet to all beings. We see it echoing, radiating everything. Every drop of love that we send out every day is a ripple effect. It's a ripple. We see this energy rippling out. We send it to all planetary systems throughout this universe and any other universe that can use this consciousness frequency pattern and evolve with it. We send this love. We echo it. We radiate it. We ripple it out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For this and greater always, in the highest and greatest good, for all beings in all light energy. It is done, it is done, it is done. In the Trinity of Three, it is done. 1, 2, 3, now. Namaste. Oh. And the best part about doing this every day is that you walk forward in that energy. And that is the energy that you are creating and manifesting in at every moment. Thank you. You can tweak it, you can add to it, you can delete things, you can create whatever you want from there, but this is the general structure of how each of us every day can be a mass meditation. Any questions? People look zoned out still.
Yeah, that was wonderful. So I don't know if everyone else is feeling what I'm feeling. I mean, I'm just out there. It's, I kind of need a couple of
Answer.
minutes just to let it sink in. But that was wonderful, and I always love hearing your toning.
Thank
And it was so
you.
powerful. You actually blew out the mic a couple of times, and then your voice came back in. It was funny.
Oh dear, that's not going to sound good on the replay.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. I tend to try to tone it down, but I never know because I'm far from the mic. So, if you're standing on stage with a mic, you can pull it away. You know how to manage that a little easier. But yeah, so that's the opportunity that we all have. We really can, each and every one of us, make a huge difference and impact. And some days, especially in our world today, we don't feel like we have much of a say or an impact. And every time I start to get crazed, I stop and I go out and I send love. It's the way that I can get back to my center and my ability to create.
Thank you for that, Karen. It was wonderful. Is that what I can find on your YouTube channel? Is that what you're talking about, playing that brings in like millions to put that energy out there?
Yes, there's a 10-minute version of it on the YouTube, but it's very similar. I don't tone as much in that, but
Right.
Yeah, but again, I mean, you could just have that playing for 10 minutes and, you want to take a break during the day. If you don't want to create your own, you've got that 10-minute one that will do the same effect, because I do call in all benevolent beings and all ascended masters and angels and archangels. And, how many times have they said, ask? You need to ask us. You need to, and the first time I did it, I heard them say, she's got it. She's got it. She finally put all the pieces together and got it. So one of them was joking and singing The Rain in Spain. So it was that kind of a moment from my crowd. Yeah. So any questions? I know we have 5 minutes. I wanted to give time for questions. Any other questions? Thank you, Jane. And that's December. It's on the YouTube channel. It's in December. There's a December Andromeda Council show that's quite wonderful. I went to the elf world, and one of the oracles spoke to us in the elfin world and asked us, they had a request of us, but it also talks a lot about the Ascension Star energy in the December show. And then the October show is the one I was telling you about yesterday, where a Draco being from an imprint of love that happened years ago couldn't forget that, and he is literally asking to have his DNA changed. He wants to understand compassion and love, and I mean, that's just so amazing. So not only do I believe that this mass meditation will create millions of those impacts, those imprints of what love is, and we hold the field. You know, so many times I heard, build it, they will come, build it, they will come. I'm like, huh? What? But this is also similar to the field of neutrality I talked about yesterday. Build it, they will come. And if we build this field of love, it for those searching, for those not sure, I mean, just to feel that love. Remember 911? I remember watching television and that night seeing the meditations, the light meditations all around the planet. And what struck me is that there was a field of love on this planet that day greater than any that had ever existed on the planet before. I got goosebumps just saying that. This one meditation goes beyond that impact. We can create beyond that day. And it's so desperately needed for the world to heal right now. So thank you all for, if you choose to be disciples of this and go out and create this meditation. And again, you don't have to use my words. You can restructure it, recreate it. Just whenever you do a meditation, call in benevolent beings. Because remember, there's trickster energy. You want to make sure it's all benevolent beings. And their higher selves. The oversoul is the light sort. I mean, that is the oversoul of all the higher selves. But some beings, I was told today, don't have all the higher selves. So if you invite in the oversouls and the higher selves, you cover all ground. And that's valuable. And then your ascended masters, your angels, archangels. I mean, they just, when I see this vision, it's just massive when I'm looking at it and I see it, and the cherubim are singing, and all the different angelic realms are involved, and it's just an amazing way to do it. So thank you. Thank you.